The number one key to learning Spanish without immersion is to practice what I call language mindfulness. And this idea was inspired by a Frenchman named Jean-François Champollion, who was one of the people who helped decode the Rosetta Stone, which is how we learned how to decode the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics and learn what they mean. In order to do this, he had to first become the master of an extinct language at his time called Coptic. So he's proof that you can learn a language without immersion because he learned a language that literally no one else alive, except for him, spoke. And I love this quote from him that is, "As for Coptic, I do nothing else. I dream in Coptic. I do nothing but that. I am so Coptic that for fun, I translate into Coptic everything that comes into my head. I speak Coptic all alone to myself, since no one else can understand me." This is how we can learn from this and help us learn Spanish or any language by being mindful of the language we're thinking in, the language we engage media in, the language we read in. All these things are what Champollion did to help learn a way harder language than Spanish, and it's what we can do too. So my task to you is, if you want to learn Spanish and you're not traveling or you can't travel right now, is to be mindful of your language, practice language mindfulness, journal in Spanish. Read in Spanish. This is something that I'm doing all the time. I'm reading all the time in Spanish. I'm journaling in Spanish all the time too. Watch TV in Spanish. If you're sitting there bored, translate everything into your head in Spanish. Think about how you would say it. If you don't know, then maybe look it up and practice it. When you meditate, try to have your thoughts in Spanish. That would be a really cool meditation. And all of these are things you can practice without immersion. And like Champollion, you can learn without needing to get on a plane. If you embrace this mindset, then you can learn Spanish at any age.